Um, I want to congratulate Mr. Ryder for his nomination and thank him for his willingness to serve on this important board. I want to highlight the impact TVA has had on the quality of life and economic well-being of residents in Mississippi and across the South over the course of its history. In 1930, nearly 85% of homes in large urban areas had electricity, but only 10% of rural homes had the same access. In Mississippi, only 1.5% of farm homes had electricity, the lowest in the country. The creation of TVA as a result of the Act of 1933 was a game changer. The goal was simple: to improve the living and economic conditions of 7 southeastern states. My hometown of Tupelo, Mississippi is, of course, the first TVA city, and we're still proud of that. By providing affordable electricity to rural communities, TVA was an important economic boost, delivering a needed commodity to one of the country's poorest regions. From 1930 to 1940, a number of farm homes in Mississippi with electricity increased from less than 4,700 to more than 27,000 in just a decade. TVA's positive impact on Americans throughout the South continues to this day. Anyone who has experienced a power outage can attest to our reliance on electricity. It touches almost every aspect of our lives. TVA currently provides reliable, clean, and low-cost energy to more than 332,000 households in my state of Mississippi and serves approximately 9 million customers across the 7 states. TVA has continued to improve its power generation portfolio, including hydroelectric, coal, natural gas, nuclear, and renewable energy. And I think the previous question touched on that. In October 2016, TVA announced the completion of the Watts Bar nuclear plant in Ray County, Tennessee, a major step for nuclear energy in the United States. This was the first nuclear plant to come online in this century and provides power to approximately 4.5 million homes. TVA's service and efficiency have garnered a remarkable 99.999% reliability rating. So I look forward to working with you, Mr. Ryder, and want to participate and do what we can at the senatorial and congressional level in TVA's continued success. Now, you, if I might, Madam Chair, to just touch on one aspect, and that's the fact that TVA provides power to 154 local power companies that in turn serve over 9 million homes in the Tennessee Valley. So in that sense, its customers are actually local power companies that distribute the power at retail. So how do you see this relationship evolving, and what do you envision as the role for the local power companies that are part of the public power model in the Tennessee Valley?
Well, Senator, you are absolutely right. TVA does not, except for some industrial customers, provide power directly to the end user. It's all through intermediaries, through the local power providers. So they become the focal point for setting rates and for encouraging energy education, energy efficiency, and it's important that TVA have a close working relationship with those providers to make sure that TVA is providing them with safe, reliable, reasonably priced energy, and that they in turn can pass that on to their consumers. I'm from Memphis, and I'm your neighbor. And
you sure are.
Yeah, we understand that Memphis, North Mississippi, West Tennessee are tremendous consumers of the end product, and we also are home to a lot of people who cannot afford to pay high rates and need to be sure that they are provided with low-cost energy. We're also fortunately home to growing industries, particularly in the automotive world, which have tremendous energy needs. Their need is for reliable power, and the ability to continue to provide power with 99.99% reliability is very important to them, and important to making sure that there are good-paying jobs for the people of our region. And I also want to note that not only did Tupelo produce the first TVA city, but, you know, it is home to the king. And we're very proud of him. We're glad you sent him up our way.
Well, we gave him a good foundation in Tupelo, and then we sent him on up to Memphis, I guess, because there were more guitars up there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ryder, and thank you, Madam Chairman.